So friends, today we'll discuss about the boiler accessories. In the last lecture, we have discussed about the boiler mountings. Now boiler mountings are compulsory attachment attached to the boiler, but here boiler accessories are auxiliary devices which are to be fitted based on increasing the efficiency of the boiler. So one point you have to keep in mind is that boiler mountings are compulsory attachment, whereas boiler accessories are optional. But if you want to improve the efficiency or performance of the boiler, then we have to fit this important boiler accessories. So boiler accessories are mainly of these kinds. You can see the boiler accessories are mainly of these kinds. Air preheater, superheater, economizer, feed pump, steam trap, and steam separator. These three are not so important, but important one is economizer, air preheater, and superheater. And these three accessories are mostly attached to major industrial processes. Okay, so we'll see one by one each and every performance now. The importance of these three uh, accessories, superheater, economizer, and air preheater. The position is one of the most important thing in boiler. Relative position. So here you have to keep in mind about the relative position that I will show you how they're attached to each other. Here you can see this is the furnace. Okay, this is the furnace from where flue gases are coming out. Now main objective of boiler accessories are that we have to take the heat from the flue gases before going to the atmosphere. Exhaust gases coming from the furnaces, if they are directly going to the atmosphere, then it is wastage. So what we have to do is we have to use the heat available in the flue gases or exhaust gases before sending that flue gases into the atmosphere through the chimney. So these three accessories, superheater, economizer, and air preheater, they are attached between the path of the exhaust gases towards the chimney, between the furnace and chimney. So what we have to do is initially just you have to see here furnace, the hot flue gases, exhaust gases are coming out from the furnace. They are coming out from the furnace are passing to the boiler. Okay, are passing to the boiler. But the point you have to keep in mind is whatever the steam is generated, normally what happens, the steam generated inside, before sending them to the specific application, what we have to do, we have to reheat that steam. We have to reheat that steam. How we can reheat? We have to send that steam inside the superheater. Just have to see, passing through this tube, and then steam is used for the application. Now, exhaust gases coming out of the furnaces are passing over the superheater. Superheater is nothing but the coil pipe in which steam coming from the boilers are passed, and that steam is superheated by means of the heat available in the exhaust gases. So we have better quality of the steam. Some moisture parts are removed only because of the heat available in the exhaust gases, which is normally wasted. So that is the position of the superheater first. So we have to reheat. We have to reheat the steam produced inside the boiler before sending them for specific application inside the superheater by means of the heat available in the exhaust gas. Then same flue gases, same exhaust gases are passing towards the chimney through economizer. Now what happens in the economizer? Still, major heat is to be carried out by the steam, but still exhaust gases have some amount of the heat, moderate amount of the heat is available. So what we have to do, we have to supply the feed water. We have to feed the water to the boiler. Okay, rather than directly sending the feed water to the boiler, what we have to do, we have to pass that feed water to the economizer across the path of the flue gases, and then that water is to be sent to the boiler. So what happens here, we have certain preheated water is to be supplied, so that boiler has less effort to generate the steam rather than normal water and preheated water. And that water, feed water, is preheated by means of the wastage energy available in the exhaust gas. So that is the way how we can improve the efficiency of the boiler plant. So preheated water is to be supplied inside the boiler rather than normal feed water by means of the economizer. So that is the second accessories, second position that is to be kept inside the or in between the path of the exhaust gas. Then that exhaust gas are coming from the economizer towards the chimney. Still, some amount of the heat is available inside the exhaust gases contained. Some heat is still contained by the exhaust gases. So before sending them to atmosphere to chimney, they are passed to the air preheater. And inside the furnace, what we have to do? We have to supply some air. We have to supply some normal air for the purpose of ignition, specifically oxygen. 20% oxygen is there in the air, so we have to supply the air for the ignition of the furnace or to make it continuous. So what we have to do, rather than supplying the normal air, we have to preheat the air by heat available in the exhaust gas. Still some amount of the heat is available in the exhaust gas. In the air preheater, we have to preheat the air, and then preheated air is to be supplied to the furnace. So automatically efficiency of the furnace is improved, and in this way we can improve the overall plant efficiency or overall effectiveness of the steam power plant or any thermal power plant. And then that exhaust gas is having no much amount of the heat is available and is to be thrown to the atmosphere. So this is the way we can utilize the heat available in the exhaust gas by means of the superheater, by preheating the steam before sending them to specific application, then preheat the feed water before sending them into the boiler, and then preheat the air before sending them into the furnace. So this is the way, or this is the actual concept of the boiler accessories. Now how they work? The working condition is very simple, as I have discussed. It is already noted here. How economizer works, what is the location that you can see by means of the figure that we have discussed, and this is the cross section of the economizer to be fitted in the Lancashire boiler. So this is the position of the economizer to be fitted inside the Lancashire boiler, so that we can preheat the feed water and then sending them to the boiler. So preheated water by means of the flue gases. So this is about the economizer, how it works. Similarly, same thing is to be there. An operation that I have discussed, you can see, and this is economizer, closed view of the economizer, where flue gases are passing and in and around, or in and around the flue gases are passed in and around the water tubes, and water inside the tube is heated before sending them into the boiler. So this is the hot water outlet and normal water inlet, and flue gases are going towards the chimney, and normally it is sent to the air preheater before sending them into the chimney. So yellow color is the path of the flue gases, and blue color is the path of the water to be preheated before sending them into the boiler. And air heater is normally a tubular kind of thing. in which flue gases from the economizer is entered by means of the baffle to this chamber, and normal air is to be added and then passed by means of the baffle, so that maximum contact area can be achieved by, so that it is baffle is provided. Otherwise air is normally passing, so it cannot have more amount of time or more contact area. So main function of the baffle is what? To provide the effective or maximum contact surface and time, so that hot air are outlet and sent to the combustion chamber of the boiler or furnace of the boiler. So this is about the simple operation of the air preheater. Then you can see the steam superheater, steam trap. The function of the steam trap, these are not much important. Much important one is economizer, superheater and air preheater. But steam trap is sometimes used to drain off partial condensate water from the steam pipe without allowing the steam to escape. So steam cannot be escaped and additional condensed water can be trapped by means of this steam trap, and normally is fitted inside the steam pipe. So this is about the steam. Another one is this steam separator, where dry and wet steam is to be separated by means of the baffle. So moisture is separated by means of the coldness under the gravity, and we can effectively separate it out the steam, and quality of the steam can be improved by means of these things. So this is about the boiler accessories. Now fundamental difference between boiler mountings and accessories are that you can simply decide the difference between the boiler mountings and accessories. Like boiler mountings are compulsory, whereas boiler accessories are not compulsory or additional attachment to the boiler. Boiler mountings are for the purpose of safety and effective working of the boilers, whereas boiler accessories are normally fitted in objective or in a view to improve the efficiency of the boiler. You can give the example of the mountings, you can give the example of the boiler accessories. Three important boiler accessories, whereas boiler mountings like pressure gauge, water level indicator, blow up hook or manhole kind of thing is there. So this is the way how you can classify or how you can differentiate boiler mountings and accessories. Okay, so this is about the boiler accessories. Thank you all.